Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam yasha Allah, koholoimla. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakahakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth, and just want to say the water toward the H.I.M and Akwaf. That's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is H.I.M the Waf, just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And I seen this article. It says, man dismembered pregnant sister in Lakeville home. Horrific charges detail. So now when I seen it, this is where I Googled it. I Googled that part. This was the original one that I seen in the crime section of the Independent. And, of course, they don't really show photos. Like, now, I'm not sure if this is the guy, but that can't be his sister that he's with. So when I seen the picture, I'm just like, well, Esau is real slick and slippery when it comes to them and these types of crimes. They don't really throw pictures up because they don't want nobody to know, you know what I'm saying, that, one of them could be that goddamn horrible. Anyway, but these are the pictures when I put the guy's name in. His name is Jack Joseph Ball. Appears to be the same picture right here from 4 hours ago, which he can't be hugged up with his sister like that. But hey, you just never know with Esau. Esau get down with each other like that. So, and I'm assuming, let me see. Yep. Man killed and dismembered. So I'm assuming that's what's going on here. But anyway, let's get into some of it, because I had to Google it, and they're giving a little bit more information as far as this story here. So let's get into this one. Okay, it says a man is accused of killing and dismembering his pregnant sister inside a home. Jack Joseph Ball, 23, of Lakeville, is facing charges of second-degree murder with intent and second-degree murder of an unborn child in connection to the death of his 30-year-old sister, Bethany Ann Israel. And that's something. Her last name is Israel. Court records show. The allegations in this case are deeply disturbing and horrific. Words can't describe what our law enforcement partners encountered during the investigation. Dakota County Attorney Kathy Keena said in a statement, "My office will work hard to ensure the victims receive justice and will provide the necessary support for the victim's family." According to the criminal complaint filed Tuesday, Israel's mother called 911 just after 9 p.m. on May 23rd, reporting that her daughter might be dead after finding a significant amount of blood in the house on 1700 block of Encina Path. At the scene, the woman told officers Israel had gone to the house earlier in the evening to have dinner with her brother, but after not hearing from her, she became concerned. The woman said she drove over to check on her daughter and reported seeing Ball leave the house, and then she found the blood inside. Officers entered the house and reportedly discovered a large pool of blood on the kitchen floor, in addition to a bloody saw, hatchet, and large bloody knives, the complaint says. God damn, boy. Authorities reported finding several dismembered body parts in the home and located another bloody knife on the living room floor. While searching the residence, law enforcement say they found several journals and documents allegedly belonging to Ball. In the writing, he reportedly expressed his anger that Israel was pregnant and no longer innocent. Crazy, bro. I don't get that. I'm thinking, is there some incest or some shit going on? But she's 7 years older than him, so it says, and you just never know, man. Hey, As authorities search for Ball, a Rosemont resident called 911 after reportedly seeing a man on their Ring camera placing what appeared to be a body part on the front step. What? Law enforcement responded to the area and found Ball in the backyard of a nearby resident. Police noted he was covered in blood and appeared to have a self-inflicted knife wound across his throat. Charges read. He was transported to Regents Hospital, where he remains hospitalized. Okay. The criminal, of course, boy, I tell you. The criminal complaint said law enforcement searched the area and found several body parts in addition to what was recovered on the 911 caller's front step. The Hennepin County Medical Examiner's Office determined Israel's cause of death as complex homicidal violence, and her manner of death was ruled a homicide. She was between 17 to 18 weeks pregnant at the time of her death, according to court records. The judge set Ball's bail at $2 million. This motherfucker got a bail without conditions and $1 million with conditions. His next court appearance is scheduled. See, this is how you know these are Edomites. Just the whole hookup of him getting any bail. And let's get a scripture real quick. Let's touch on that part real fast. That's how we know who Esau is, man. You get in the spirit, man. The spirit will open you up. Hey, this is Esau, man. This is his world. This is his kingdom. And he's able to do shit like that. And more than likely, who knows? If he give 30 years, I'd be surprised. Because a lot of them, these Edomites, they getting away with a lot of treacherous shit, man. Psalm 73, and let's start at verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. And that's the point that I wanted to get. They don't have no problems like other people, man. You think this had been a so-called black guy, and this shit would have been plastered all over the news. And that's another reason why I thought it was an Edomite too, because you haven't heard. I ain't seen no shit on the news about this. I'm just scrolling through the news break feed and seeing this shit and kind of popped into it like, what the fuck? This should be all over the news. But Esau got a way up, and these could be some JWOs too. Esau got a way up. Nope, let's keep shit like that off the news when it comes to us. But when it comes to them so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we need to demonize the shit out of them. So that's a perfect story. Run it on live. Keep it on repeat, goddammit. Keep that shit on loop. Verse 6, it says, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them. Violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. But the point is they're not in trouble as other men. Ain't no fucking way this guy should have no bail. I don't give a fuck if it was for 30 million. They got the motherfucker on Ring doorbell camera dropping off a body part on the neighbor's step. They know it's him. He got blood all over him. His apartment got blood all in it. Knives are there. You know what I'm saying? He done supposedly put a damn knife to his own throat. Talking about she's not innocent. Didn't the bitch get married? Because when I seen this in the other article, now they didn't mention it in this one. But let me go to this one. Because they mentioned that she was, of course, she was a wife to somebody. You didn't think that your sister was going to have some sex with a dude when she got married? I'm surprised he didn't knock off the man, her husband or whatever. Let me see here, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see. Fucking crazy. But I'm trying to, if this is them together, then that's looking kind of suspect. Y'all looking pretty damn intimate if that's a brother and sister. It's not saying, because normally they'll have a little, little inscription underneath the picture to let you know what's going on. But if that's them, shit, they probably was doing something together. She probably came through. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to end what we had going on. I'm pregnant now. He probably fucking lost it. Ain't no telling, man. I don't want to put words in the mouth of the reporter. But I mean, this shit is suspect as all hell. Let me see. Kid says he does not have a criminal history. And the complaint did not know any mental illnesses. Following her death, Israel was remembered as a cherished wife. See, there you go. Daughter, sister, and an expectant mother, who was also a beloved figure in the volleyball community. Her love for life, her family, and the friendships she nurtured are the legacies she leaves behind. GoFundMe page reads, as a beacon of warmth, all that good stuff, right? So, man, Hey, these damn Edomites, man, to get down on you. Hey, but this got to be Edomitish. This got Edomite written all over it, because there's no way. And when we say Edomite, that's the biblical name for the so-called white race. They're not white people. They're actually pinkish to reddish in color. You can clearly see these people in this photo are not looking like a glass of milk, man. But another thing, too, was, scripture also came to mind in the New Testament with Matthew 24, when the disciples asked the Lord what would be happening in the end days. Matthew 24:3, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And verse 12 is one of the things that the Lord says, so I'm going to jump straight to the point. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Because there's so much sin in the world. Shit is so rampant. No one is really getting real punishments dealt out, especially not Esau. Esau not getting no real punishments with the crimes that they be doing, man. Only people that's getting, overkill on judgments is Jake, man. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And mainly that's because we're under the curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28. But this is crazy, bro. Because this kind of got, I don't know. Yeah, they kind of looking like a little incest going on there to me or something. But like I said, if he's 23 and she's 30, he would be 7 years younger than her. So if anything was going on, her being the oldest, she would have had to been the one that would have initiated something like that or overall. Because say, for instance, he was 13 and she was 20 when everything started. Or he was 14 and she was 21. Or just, I don't fucking know, being in a household like that, generally, say she was a teenager. She's 18 and he's, I don't know, that still would be odd, if she's dealing with a 11, 12-year-old. What? But hey, anything is possible in America, man. This place is through. Because I can't see him being upset like that. He should have been, well, damn, I'm going to be an uncle, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I can't wait to take him out, you know what I'm saying, to play baseball, this, and this. Her innocence is gone. What the fuck you mean? Like, you didn't know she got married? He was probably at the wedding. Only thing I can think out of this is he had I don't know, man. Anyway, you put in the comment boards what you think. This shit is weird. It's really fucking suspect. Let's see what the comments got to say. Okay, this person says only 4 things could be going on here. Number 1, incest. I just said that. Number 2, he's a religious fanatic. Number 3, she was pregnant for a person of color, and he's a racist. And finally, number 4, he's batshit crazy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Person says, oh my God, don't let or accept that he was temporarily or currently insane. That will be defense first go to. Well, they're going to go to that. They're going to definitely go to that just by him supposedly having a knife wound to the neck. This person says, obviously it is mental illness, moron. Now, something else going on here. This person says, sick, evil bastard. Hang the piece of vile shit. Thoughts and prayers for them. Yeah. She was 30 years old. She was no longer innocent. Well, duh. I think this guy had a thing for his sister. That's what I'm saying. And was upset that she had gotten pregnant by someone else. Yeah, was pregnant by her husband. Or if, who knows. Hey, shit, could have been pregnant by him. If that was the case. Damn. Yeah, another sicko. Sounds like he wanted her first. Yup. What a crazy world. Sending prayers to the family, of course. He's not crazy, just plain fucking evil. Okay. Bail. See, this is what I'm saying. This is the first person they saying bail. I'm like, hell, bail? How the fuck he get a bail? He dismembered his sister's body. Judges have become insane in this century. Yeah, man. That shit is crazy. Somebody said, was it his baby? And somebody said probably. And when she said she felt proud to tell everyone, that's when she had to go. Hey, man, cause something's not right about this. Something's not right about this story, man. Hey, man. Yep, number one, he should have no bail. Number two, he was in love with his sister. Number three, he probably was the baby daddy. Yup. Number four, the family probably knew about it. Number five, this joker was batshit. Somebody said, wonder the same thing. So I'm not the only one thinking here, like someone right. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying too. Is he embracing his sister on the picture? That's what I'm looking at. Like, is this what the fuck is going on here? And you know, it's a lot of incest, man, amongst Esau like that, man. That's what, and the Lord gave us rules and regulations, man, not to be done. You can't deal with your sister like that, man. And it goes off into let me see, your sister as far as let me see how it's worded. If it's your sister by your father, or if it's a sister by your mother. Hold on, let me see. Let me see how it's worded. Salakia, bear with me here. Some of that shit wrong, Salakia. Okay, here's the law right here. It's in chapter 20, Leviticus 20. Leviticus 20 and 17. Let me go into it. It might be a little more on 16. Salakia. Nope, that's going off into bestiality, sleeping with a damn animal, which in some states is legal here in the Americas. See, America, the so-called white man's kingdom, is wicked as all hell. They pretend as if they are biblical people, but in reality, the shit that they do, it goes totally against the scriptures, man. These are not the people. Leviticus 20 and 17, it says, let me read it in the NLT, the New Living Translation. It says, if a man marries his sister, the daughter of either his father or his mother, and they have sexual relations, it is a shameful disgrace. They must be publicly cut off from the community. Since the man has violated his sister, he will be punished for his sin. Let me see how it reads in the KJV. King James Version. And if a man shall take his sister, his father's daughter, or his mother's daughter, and see her nakedness, and she see his nakedness, it is a wicked thing, and they shall be cut off in the sight of their people. He hath uncovered his sister's nakedness, he shall bear his iniquity. Amen. Well, because that's, hey, that's just, hey. And it's looking like pretty much about what's done happened here. Something had to have happened. Yeah, man. You see, the Lord gave us all the laws, man, on what to do and what not to do. And all these things, all the other nations was doing these things. Like verse 19, it says, and thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, nor thy father's sister, for he uncovereth his near kin. They shall bear their iniquity. So you're not supposed to sleep with your aunties. You're not supposed to sleep with your damn uncles. You're not supposed to be no man on man, woman on. And Esau, man, he allows that shit in his kingdom, man. He allows it, man. So, again, I'm not sure what's going on here, but I will say that love of many is damn sure waxing cold. But you know what kind of, I can imagine hacksawing somebody up. I can imagine for real. And then that shit take a lot of work, bro. You might have a problem cutting through a damn steak here in America. Motherfucker cutting up arms, legs. You know how hard you gotta go? You gotta go hardcore, man. You gotta take a damn break. You need to have something to eat to get your strength back. You might need a nap. Depends on how he cut her up. They not saying, or did he cut down, cut through her belly and take the baby out? That shit is gruesome. Which we know Esau is capable of that as well, because that's his history when it comes to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans during slavery. He had no problems cutting that baby out the womb, man. And matter of fact, beating the baby against rocks and shit like that, according to Psalms 137. So Esau, man, is a vicious bastard. So anything is possible with this motherfucker. So, and this is why we always say to repent too, man, because there's gonna come a time where this motherfucker is about to be let loose, and he's gonna have all free reign to do what he wants to do. See, they got a law right now. It's kind of holding them back a little bit, even though, you know what I'm saying, of course, they don't give a shit, because obviously this guy don't. He definitely didn't. He ain't think about no consequences at all. But the law, as far as not calling 911 and being able to, get some help coming through or some shit like that. See, right now, that'll hold them all for high set. But once that 911 is out of here, man. Ooh, to the woo-wee. I was just watching this movie last night with, and the elder Malcolm mentioned it, and I didn't know what it was until I started watching. And I said, well, damn, you know what? I think this might be the movie Elder Malcolm was mentioning. I think it was called, I think the fucking movie was called World War III, The End of Extinction, some crazy shit. Anyway, though, you know what I'm saying? It was a dude, he had some food, he had hoarded up, and, he ended up letting this chick, talk him into helping her. And he was like, no, get the fuck on, he should have told her to get the fuck on. He ended up listening to her, believing her. She came back to the crib, you know what I'm saying, with him. He fed her, gave her a place to sleep, all that shit. And then she's walking out. Later in the night, she walks out with a knapsack full of shit. And but what the guy didn't know was it was all a setup. She was with some other dudes that set her up to do that shit. So they ended up finding his stash, finding his house, tying him to a damn chair, stabbing him through the hand, all kinds of shit. But it was just that they had these guys that was, they was cutting up this one Jake in the movie. They had cut his arms off and shit, because he was a big Jake too, big so-called black dude. He was like the biggest guy in the movie, hell, you ask me, But they had a little fight scene and shit, but they had these dudes with the makeup mask on some old, they was cannibals, man. It was a fucking team of them. A team of cannibals, man. But they cutting his arms and shit off, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the movie The Road too, where they had cannibalism in there real cold too. So, and this is what it's gonna come down to. Esau not gonna have no problems hacking your ass up, man, and throwing your ribs on a damn grill. He's not gonna have no problems, you know what I'm saying, slicing at your buttock. He's not for real. This motherfucker's not gonna have no problem making a ass cheek sandwich if he got some bread on deck, or just in general. They love that dark meat. They gonna want to be on y'all. They gonna be on you Jake's asses, man. You're not gonna have and gonna be laughing while they doing it, giggling and shit. You see some of the serial killers of America, man. Esau get down. Well, anyway, man, I'm end out there. I don't want to keep it long. I'm just looking at this like something else going on with this. Maybe they'll have some other updates on it. But again, when I say Esau, man, they don't throw shit on the news like that. You think that this shit'll be on every fucking news station, and it's not, because I haven't seen it, bro. Maybe I'm tripping. And they're not showing, like, and generally they will have a pretty, well, I guess the motherfucker might be in the hospital or whatever, you know what I'm saying, from his neck wound. But you think they have a mugshot of this fucker up. But my thing is, it's not something not right, bro. If this is a picture of them, that nigga was in love with his sister, bro. She probably done something with him. Where the fuck is this at? Because they not saying what state this. I think it's Minnesota. Yup, Minnesota. Let's see if of course, if they got a death penalty or not. They're not gonna get this motherfucker the death penalty. Let me see. I want to just see if does Minnesota have a death penalty. Yeah, they'll throw his ass into a mental ward or some shit. Let him live off the people. Okay, it says no, Minnesota has not had a death penalty since 1911. When Governor Adolph O. Eberhart signed a bill into law abolishing capital punishment. The bill passed overwhelmingly in the legislature, but with a much tighter vote in the Senate. And see, that's what's going on out here, man. Yeah, you say, and these are the same people that'll have you come in and swear in on the Bible. I bet you this same governor swore in on the Bible to be a governor. But yet he's coming up with laws to say, nope, a person can do whatever they want to do to somebody else, and we just imprison them. And it could have had something to do with slavery, or well, not necessarily slavery for so-called white people, but that most definitely, like, why would we kill him when we can put him to work? Why would we kill him when we can get at least 30, 40 years out of him, 50 years possibly of straight free labor? Let him pay for his debt to society that way. You see? So Esau, man, is wicked as hell, man. His laws are wicked. He claims to be this righteous man. Here you go, a motherfucker able to dismember his own sister. I thought this was one of those fucking Arabs or some shit with an honor killing or something. Here you go. This is a straight damn Edomite, American Edomite. You know what I'm saying? Doing some bullshit. Anyway, with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashala.